Hey there guys, what's going on? Welcome to Carnival, the new promo that EA dropped yesterday, and so far so good. We've got awesome weekly objectives to be grinding towards on the RTG, icons upon icons, prime SBCs, as well as a 12-man Carnival squad with upgraded players. But is this one man that we're testing out today still as good as he once was? At the start of the game, stupidly overpowered, Mertens, but with patch upon patch, is he good? Is he bad? Is he worth the price tag? We've got to find out. Please do leave a like. It really does help support the channel. And if you are needing game codes or anything game related, head over to g2a.com. Use the code FOOD on that site to get a discount on every single order. And let's go. So if you're someone right now grinding towards those weekly objectives, there's a little trick. You can do the Brazilian and French one at the same time. So what you want to do is build a full Brazilian team, get the goal, happy days, and then bring on the French silver striker and score a goal with him. Last night I had one game that I was playing with a German team and there wasn't really much thought towards the side that I put together. It's pretty poor. I went on the market, I filtered through like max 1,000 coins and I bought a few cards. Terrible stamina, no agility, no pace. I was able to score 2 goals with the side and I conceded in like the 88th minute. It got taken all the way to penalties and we must have missed like 6 to 7 pens each. It was ridiculous and then I ended up losing. Feels bad. So I'm going to have to rethink that team and I'm going to be grinding every single weekly objective on the RTG, because even if I don't end up using the cards, I can use those towards these prime icons. And it's looking good, man. Have you seen Ronaldinho, Rivaldo? Amazing. But it's not about that today. It's about this man right here, Mertens, 91 rated, and his stats are looking fantastic. The pace, that's what I always liked about Mertens. His acceleration, you really feel that speed. The shot power has been up, the attack positioning, the finishing, the long shots, really nice. The playmaking as well that you're going to get from the card. The vision, short pass, curve. Those are the 3 stats that I look for because I don't tend to really play long balls. I'm all about like quick intricate passes, but the 78 long pass isn't that bad considering that he is a striker after all. And if you're wanting to play him in a cam position, I've done it once before and it works, but I always prefer Mertens like on the last man, running in behind and trying to catch your opponents out. The dribbling, 98 agility, 96 balance, and he's small as well, so you can only imagine like the amount of acceleration that he's like bursting off of the turns. And then he has the stamina, the strength, oh dear, strength and aggression. Now, is he gonna really suit post patch? Because whereas like before you could cut inside, you could ping a finesse shot, you wouldn't engage in any battle, but now it's a little tricky with everyone sitting people behind the ball. I bought him for 470,000 coins, 6 games, 10 goals, 3 assists, all in the weekend league. But is he actually worth the price tag? Because you can pick up the non-informed for as little as like 5,000 coins, I'm pretty sure, or maybe 10,000 coins, don't know how much he is these days. And then there's an informed version that's going to set you back 140. But that is a team that I used him in. I did play a 4-1-2-1-2. We had Mbappe and Mertens up top together. Middle cam was George Best. Then I had right centre mid Hazard, left centre mid Modric that I'm still enjoying, and then the defence is pretty stacked. So did Mertens carry the team? What kind of goals was he able to score? Let's find out. Here we go. So I don't really know what's going on with the market right now. Everything is a little unstable for my liking. You got team of the years that have dropped, icons. Is it really because of the prime moment SBCs that are coming out? I really don't know. But the Carnival players, the pricing of these is stupid. Jesus, that should have been maybe about 400,000, 600. You had Mertens price cap at 200k and I was trying to snipe him, didn't succeed with that one. But then eventually I had to pay 470,000 for this Mertens, and you know how much I love the guy at the start of the game. The dribbling, the finishing, and when it was on pre-patch, you could score consistently inside the box. You could hit those finesse shots as well. So all that you had to do was really like drop past the first man on the edge and then ping a finesse shot. And that's why Mertens was so good, because of his reactions to the game. So quick, agile, and that was my kind of player. But as the game has gone on, I feel like you need a little bit more these days, because everyone has changed their mindset and the way they've set out their defense, dropping a lot of people behind the ball, and sometimes it's so congested there is literally no room, and you need a bit of physical to bounce off a player and get a rebound. And Mertens, in that respect, he's lacking a little bit, and he doesn't feel like the Mertens like he did at the start of the game, but you can still feel there's an overpowered shot going on here. I like his finishing, you know, and although it is still inconsistent when you get inside the box with any player, team of the years, icons, doesn't matter who you're using, there is so much RNG with finishing, which I hope that they improve for FIFA 20. Mertens, though, he has a good shot. And for the most part, if you time it right, it's going to go in. Finesses, shots across goal, his movement and speed is really fun to use. And that's why this guy is going to be awesome for the draft, because there's just a different feel in the draft. Some people really want to go at it and throw players forward, so you've got an opportunity to catch them on counter attacks, more space for you to enjoy, like to skill and just have fun with, really. Whereas when you get into foot champs, again, a switch of mindset, and it's a little bit harder to use a player like Mertens. Now, would I say it's best to go for someone like this guy or a Crespo style? And it just goes to show how the game has changed, because when I used Crespo post-patch, he had really good finishing. He wasn't terrible on the ball, not like a Mertens, but I'm just trying to make a point where someone of that style that I wasn't really a massive fan of, I'd probably lean towards these days because of how the game has changed. But Mertens, has he really had a nice upgrade from the non-informed that I use? Yes. His pace, he feels really quick. His finishing, like I mentioned, is great. His playmaking is pretty nice as well. I didn't feel there was any issues with his passing, and on the ball, he's fantastic and really fun to use. One thing I did notice as well is when you're just changing direction and you're not even sprinting, he gets a nice little burst. It's difficult to explain, but you'll realize once you try Mertens, I wouldn't buy him for 470 though. Once you get your hands on Mertens, you'll see like just the acceleration and the explosiveness with the dribbling is really nice. But the physical stats are a bit of a problem, and he will get bullied if you're not quick enough to react to whoever you're playing against. But I do hope that you've enjoyed some of these goals. What is a good value for this Mertens card? 300,000 coins. That's how much I would be prepared to spend on him after having used the card. Otherwise, it's just not worth it. 470 is actually stupidly expensive. I'm just trying to think how else would I get a lot of use out of him. Like, I tried him in a 4-1-2-on-2, which worked. I've always like used him as a striker. Would I really bring him back into a cam position? You know what? Yeah, why not? Like, his playmaking has been upped. He's got 4-star, high to low work rates, good stamina. Would like it to be upped a little bit more, but you know what? You can't have it all your own way. But for 470, a little bit overpriced. Not stupidly overpriced, just a little bit. 300,000 is a good buy. Thank you very much for watching, boys. Leave a like, and I will see you on the next one. Team out. Peace.